guys, Miss Heather here, and this is Carly.
Hi.
And our model Hadley. And we are doing our competitive makeup tutorial today, and Carly's kind of gonna take the reins and tell us everything that we need to do. We will be emailing out your order forms this week, and it's not mandatory, but it's definitely an easier option, and we'll give you color palettes that you need to match if you're not ordering through us. So go ahead, Carly.
Okay, awesome. So I'm excited to throw these packages for you guys again this year. I'll just go over what I did on her. I did the one side already, and I'll just go over and do what I did on the other side. Of course, if you have your stuff at home, we encourage you to use that. And if you're missing a few products, you can get some from the packages or go to the drugstore and pick them up too. All right? So I'll just explain kind of as I'm starting or going along. So I put on a primer whenever I start makeup. Primer works really good because it keeps your makeup looking awesome all day long. So especially for the older girls that are going to be dancing and sweating a lot more, it helps keep the colors looking popping, and like I said, reduces shine all day. So I already did that side, so I'm just going to run it down and you don't need very much of it. So you can pick up primer from wherever, or I have some here too. Okay? Then we let it set for about 5 minutes or so. We don't have that kind of time right now, but if you get out of the shower and put primer on, then go get ready. That's what I suggest for you. Then come back and do your makeup. All right, so Heather had said that she likes your foundation to be 1 to 2 shades darker than your regular color, and the reason for that is for the lights are really bright and you don't want to be really pale, and also because when you're doing your dances you get a little bit red and flushed, right? So this helps keep your face more even and everyone looking the same. So the one that I'm using is of course the Younique Touch Mineral Liquid Foundation. Again, you can pick up, this is the one that Heather uses for Hadley. It's a CoverGirl Simply Ageless one. Whatever you feel comfortable doing. If you do want something that I have, I can color match you, so it's not a guessing game. Then I'm just gonna put it all over her face. What's nice about this one is that you only need 5 drops for your full face, so. All right. You're so sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the concealer for under the eyes until after, and I'll tell you why. We want to do your eye makeup, and if anything falls underneath, then the concealer is gonna cover that up, all right? So the blush that we'll be using is from a CoverGirl Cheeks blush, and don't worry about the color. I'll be getting all these things for you and letting you know what it is. You can use the brush that it comes with. I prefer to use a fluffy brush, so that's what I'll be using for this. And you're just gonna take it and kind of go from where your cheek indents there, and go under your cheekbone and on top a little bit. And of course we want it to stand out while you are dancing, so you don't need a whole lot, and you can kind of pat it back like that. You can take a blending bud and kind of just blend it a little bit, make sure it's even. All right, so for the eyes, if you have these from last year, so I'll show you the colors. It's a Maybelline compact that we got last year and have been using for previous years, but it's discontinued. So we had to come up with something else that's easy and that looks pretty much the same. So I'm wearing it on my eyes right now, and I have it on Hadley on the other side as well. And so what Heather kind of thought that we could go with, if you're up for that, is the cream shadow in the color Majestic. Now cream shadows, previous ones that I've ever tried before used to crease and all that kind of stuff, but this one doesn't. I promise you, from the time you get up and put it on in the morning, it will look the same when you go to bed. So the key is I take a cream shadow brush. It does not have to be Younique's brush, all right? But one that's denser like this. So it's more for a liquid versus a fluffy, sorry, I'll show you my fluffy, versus a fluffy powder brush, okay? So just so that you know that. And you're gonna take a little bit of it, swipe it off on the sides, and then apply. Okay, close your eyes, sweetheart. So the cream shadow is a nice alternative because it's multi-dimensional, has a bit of shimmer. When you first put it on, you're just gonna pat it on, and it's gonna look a little bit lighter at first. Don't worry about if it's messy. That's what they call this makeup for beginners for a reason, okay? So you're just gonna take it and pat it on across the whole eyelid. Now this is my sample one, so when you get yours, it's not gonna do that. Flaky's at the bottom. All right, so what I like to do is actually take it on the end piece, dip it in, and make it a little bit darker on this outer corner. That's gonna give you a little bit more of that definition on the outside. Good job, honey. You're doing great. All right, so it makes it easy because it's just one color all over the lid. Now it might look a little bit messy right now, so what I suggest to you is just taking a normal fluffy brush, can be any brush that you have, and you're just gonna run it along the top of that line and see how it just kind of smooths it out a little bit more to a transition, okay? So that's where you get that multi two-tone stuff. Now for the highlighter, if you have this compact, that's great. You can just use what you've always used. But we wanted to give you guys something that had a little bit of shimmer, so we're using the pigments. I'm gonna have sample sizes available for those people that don't want a full-size pot. They last a really long time, and you use very little of it, all right? So when I say very little, take your brush and like tap it off, and this will be loads, 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 okay? Here you go, sweetheart. So you're gonna take this and run it along the eyebrow, and where that purple ended, take a little bit more. You're gonna take it and put it on the inner corner of the eye to brighten that right up, and then run it across there. So, and because we haven't done the concealer yet, you don't have to worry about anything that's falling under her eyes right now. All right, so eyeliner we'll do next. So this is the Precision Pencil liner in the color Perfect. So it's your basic black eyeliner. It's creamy, so it's not gonna dry out. Okay, just close your eyes, okay, love bug? So what I like to do is actually pull the eye a little tighter, and I start at the outside, and you're just gonna run it along the lash line. You okay there, hon? Good job. Now we want to extend it out. Sorry if I'm getting in your way. Want to extend it out so that when you open your eye, honey.
Yeah, it's almost the length of the eyebrow.
So if you see the eyebrow there, okay? Okay, close your eye. And then get it right on the inner corner, just like that. So these eyeliners are smudge proof and waterproof, which is awesome. We need that. Okay, so now we're gonna take the concealer and put that underneath. Okay, look up for me, honey. So concealer should be in a triangle shape under your eye. It helps actually brighten your eye up so that it gets rid of the bags and dark circles, but makes it brighter. I take a blending bud, are you okay? And blend it out that way. You wanna make sure that it's blended really well. Are you hot, honey? Do you need to take that off? Yeah. Okay.
Hard work.
Hard work sitting here. You're doing a good job though, sweetie. Okay. Ready? We're gonna blend it. Look up for me. Remember, look at the light, right? Open your eye and look at the light. Good girl. So I know it can be tricky to do this on little ones, so just let them blink when they want to blink, and you can get in there and work your magic around that. Okay, lovey? Alrighty. Almost, okay, here. Almost done. For parents who have done this, you know what's going on. Okay, close your eye for 1 second. Yeah, just close your eye. Just want to make sure this is nice and black. I kind of got it with my brush a bit.
Yeah, I would even go out just a little bit more.
A little bit more? Okay.
And I forgot to mention this to Carly, but eyebrows, for the younger ones, it's okay. If Hadley was a little bit older, I would definitely draw in her eyebrows a bit because she has very, very light eyebrows, especially if they're in musical theater, just so that you can see their expressions and stuff. But for the little ones, that's fine.
Do you want me to do her eyebrows?
Sure, if you don't mind. I know we didn't prep that, sorry.
Oh, it's fine. I do them all the time. Okay, so you can use a couple things if you have it at home already. You can use like a palette with a powder. I would just take like a liner shader brush. For your older girls, you know probably what I'm even talking about. This works great for putting it on. Or we have pencils too that are waterproof and smudge proof as well. So I guess it just depends what you're wanting. I'm just gonna go in with a lighter powder for her because I kind of want to be able to brush it out nicely for her. Don't worry, it's gonna look dark right away. It will get all brushed out. But this liner shader brush works awesome for that because it just precisely puts it on for you. So I can show you again what it looks like if you want. So I just put your... Just give me 1 second. So it might look a little bit bolder at first, but what I take is a spoolie. Just turn this way, love bug. And you just kind of comb it out a little bit. Adds a little bit of definition without it being too, you're frowning, lovely, too harsh, right? And I mean, yeah, you can take what, if you want to shape your eyebrows more. I have tutorials on this on my actual website if you guys needed to know more. But you can shape it with concealer to actually get that shape going. So we would have done this before the highlighter though.
Sorry.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. You get the point of it.
Yeah.
Okay? That's the whole.
Look at me now, Hads. Smile.
So when you have the 2 different eyebrows, you can definitely notice the difference. I'll go back and fix that after, once we... Okay, so I'm just going to fix her highlighter for a second. Close your eyes, honey. So we can put that back on there. Okay, so now mascara. So Heather said you can use your fake lashes if that's what you're more comfortable doing. If you want a different alternative, then we have the 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. Okay, so I'm going to show you up close and personal what I do here. Okay, so it's going to be 3 steps. Okay, Heads, this is the one that we got to hold real still for, remember? Okay, so you're going to keep your head this way, look straight at, put your nose straight down, but remember your eye's going to look at this 3 right here. Okay? Oh, no, you're going to close your eye. Close your eye, yeah. For the little ones, it's actually easier if you just get them to close their eye. I like to brush their lashes first, just so that they're straight, so that if there's any stragglers sticking out anyway. Okay, sweetie. So just close your eye. I'll tell you when you can open it again. So you're gonna get right at the base and go down, and you actually go on the top as well, top of the lashes, and just kind of, this is for the parents who are doing it, all right? For the girls that can do their own mascara, you just put a healthy layer of this transplanting gel, they call it, which is just your black mascara, okay? The key is right away, you're gonna take your fiber wand, and this is what it looks like. Don't mind the liquid liner on my hand. I like to roll it on my hand to pack those fibers down. See how some of them come off? I pack them down so that they're nice and tight on there. It helps control how they're gonna come off. And I'm gonna literally take them from halfway of her lashes to her tips. Don't worry if little things come off, you just brush them off later. Halfway to her tips, okay? The key with this mascara is kind of less is more. So right away then, you can go in again with your transplanting gel. So this is your black mascara, and we're just sealing those on. So I go down on the top first, and then spruce it up by going, like you want them curled, right? So you go underneath to just get that extra length and bring them up. Now you could stop there if this is long enough for you, but it's a buildable mascara, okay? So I just like to, again, take just an old, you can take an old mascara wand that you have and wash it off and use that as a brush, or a disposable mascara wand, just to keep it so that it is spread out. Now we go in with the gel again, just on the tips. You don't have to go the whole length down, but we just need to add it to the tips so that we can, again, this is like an extra step if you choose to do it. Then you can take the mascara and just go on the fibers, and just go on the tips. But always, always, always seal it on. Otherwise she's gonna end up having fibers fall on her face throughout the day. There's nothing more frustrating. Okay, good job, Hadley.
So Carly's created a couple kits. So this mascara comes in the deluxe kit and also comes in the complete eyes only kit. So
is that?
That's me. Sorry.
Okay.
It's ringing.
That's okay.
Sorry. So the complete eyes, now that she's working with the eyes, comes with the cream shadow, the shadow brush, a sample size of highlighter, mascara, and the black eyeliner. And so basically everything that she used there. Or then she's also done it where you can, if you just need single products, you can do that. So Carly's she's given us a great deal on all of it, so that helps.
There. Okay, so open your eye for me, love. So there's her mascara, and you can choose to put it on the bottom if you want. That's, again, Heather, I don't know, for the older girls, that's probably what you do.
Yeah, the older ones. The younger ones, you probably end up making more of a mess by putting it on the bottom than not, so.
Okay. So I'll just go into the lips then right away.
Well,
okay?
So when she did the first eye, she ended up getting some mascara on the top. And what I would have done is got my makeup wipe and wiped it off and had to start over and yell at my child. But then Carly, so smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell them what you did.
Say there was mascara, just close your eye for a second. Say there was mascara on this part of her eyelid here. You would just take some concealer. It helps kind of wipe it away. Covers it up, and then just take your cream shadow brush and put the product over top of it.
So put those makeup wipes away.
You don't have to wipe. We do have these Shine makeup cloths if you really mess up or gets lip stain off.
Yeah.
But concealer covers it up. Like, you can take a Q-tip and wipe some of the mascara off if you want to, but you don't have to take the whole eye off. I know what it's like when you screw up.
Yeah.
The other thing is if you get it under their eye after you're done, you just take, I like to use the concealer brush, but you can take your finger, take a Q-tip, whatever you want, and you can just, look up for me, honey. You just take it, oh, look up, yeah, good girl. Look up, and then you can kind of just blend it too. So concealer is like your best friend for messing up. Okay, so we're doing our lips, all right? Here, honey, just wait.
My daughter looks so old.
Yeah. Okay, and we'll fix her eyebrow too, but you guys get the point of that. So this is the lip stain that I had in the packages last year. So if you've bought it, it's the color Sultry. It's the same type of thing, all right? So it is a liquid like this, and don't be scared of it, okay? I'm gonna be using the disposable ones for this purpose just because I can't contaminate my sample. Heather also has this color. It's a CoverGirl, it's called Seduce Scarlet, and it's just a red. So the important thing is that it's a vibrant red. So for people who have really dry lips, that's the only thing, like if you have flaky on your lips, some people just are more prone to that. The lip stain's not gonna go on as easily or as even on there. It's gonna actually pick up and be more pigmented on your dry spots. So I don't really recommend the lip stain for that. So you can go pick up your own lipstick, or we have a liquid lipstick too. I'll just explain this in case somebody does want it so that I don't have to say it again. When you get it, it's gonna look like you should just throw it on right away because that's what we normally would do with a gloss like this, right? But you actually have to scrape it off as much product as possible, put it on the bottom, rub your lips together, and then just fill in the Cupid's bow area. Less is more for this. I've had some parents ask me about it already, so that's why I thought I'd just tell you. Less is more. Use very little, okay? But it will transfer off, so just be careful. Once this lip stain is dry, it's not gonna come off. Okay, you ready, hon? So it's a personal choice of what you wanna do. I just thought we'd give you a couple options. So you would use your applicator from here, but again, I'm using the disposable wands for this. And just don't leave it in your car because it will freeze. Okay. You're ready for your pucker. Oh, you are so cute, honey. Okay. So, if you get it out of the line, it's okay. You just take it off right away and it will be fine. Okay, sweetie. Just kind of open your lip a bit. Yeah, good girl. Can you see what's in the vending machine behind me? Okay, you look over there. Okay, I want you to just close your lip. Yeah. Okay, lovely. So we're just gonna do that. I know this is probably why Heather,
Yeah.
when they're moving a little bit, it's a little bit trickier, but just go slow and you'll be okay. The nice thing about it though is once it's on, it's on, right? Then you don't have to. Can you see, Heather? Sorry.
Mm-hmm. No, you're good.
I just have to take one of these wipes. Okay, close your lips.
Fun part of being a dance mom.
Yeah.
Of course, this is an ideal situation where you don't have 100 other kids in the dressing room and other ones crying and stuff like that. But if you can take the time and then get it all set,
Yeah.
they're gonna look great on stage. And then it makes them all look the same too, so it helps with that uniform feel and why we have set hair and set makeup.
All right, Bubby. So see how it's that nice rich red, but I can also go in and put the other lipstick on if you guys want to see it too.
That looks so good.
It's like a nice, but yeah, this color, can I just put it on my hand a second
Sure, yeah.
so they can see it? Is a nice rich red too, and the liquid lipstick too. So, just a bright red, whatever you choose to do, okay? Yeah. Do you have
Good.
anything else that you want to add?
Yeah, no, I think that's good. So this week I will send out our forms. We're just waiting. We're just kind of getting them together with all of our packages and stuff like that. And then they will have to be in, what did we say? I think we said something like February 17th, because we're trying to have them here for you for stage rehearsal. And we're ordering stuff from CoverGirl, which will take a little bit too. So yeah, so I'll send that in your email, and if you have any questions, just let us know, and yeah, I'm sure we can help you out.
And if you see something on these package lists that you're missing or wanting, just know I'm offering the 15% group rate off of any of the products that I have, okay? So that you know that you can just include that in with your package,
Good.
okay?
Hattie, can you come here one sec? Okay, look at me. Good. Can you close your eyes again? Nice. Good.